The cry for help was never meant for humans. In the shadow of a collapsing star, the HFY sent a desperate distress signal, a coded call to their ancient allies, the Rylder. Their colony was under siege, its defenses crumbling against a marauding war clan. Coordinates, encryption, plea, all sent into the dark. But the signal traveled farther than intended. It slipped past forgotten satellites, ricocheted through abandoned relay chains, and was caught by a listening post orbiting Mars. On Earth, the message was intercepted, decoded as best as possible, and misunderstood entirely. The translation was crude. Assistance required. Immediate. Civilians in danger. Humanity didn't ask who had sent it. They didn't debate the political ramifications. They had learned, too often, that waiting meant watching another world burn. Admiral Sarah Kepler stood on the deck of the carrier Horizon Spear as the fleet assembled. 12 cruisers, 8 destroyers, 100 support craft. They were not the largest force the Terran Union could muster, but they were fast and, more importantly, they were willing. "Jump coordinates locked," her navigator said. "Then let's go save whoever's out there," Kepler replied. The fleet emerged into chaos. Planet wreathed in fire. Civilian ships, small, fragile, fleeing, were being cut down by angular raiders with black hulls. The warclan's banners were unknown to human databases, but their intentions were clear: slaughter and plunder. The HFY defenders, a desperate flotilla of sleek organic vessels, were falling back in tatters when the human fleet appeared like a storm on their sensors. "Unidentified armada," a HFY captain broadcast in panic. "This is not your fight. Do not approach." Kepler didn't answer immediately. She simply gave the order: "Shields up. Target the ones shooting civilians." The first salvo of railguns ripped across the void, and for the first time in hours, the raiders flinched. Humans fought differently than the THRYNN. Where the THRYNN favored graceful, evasive maneuvers and energy lattices, humans fought like a clenched fist. Dense formations, kinetic slugs, missile swarms that burned hotter than any sun. Their weapons weren't elegant, but they were relentless. Within an hour, the warclan's advance had stalled. Within 2, their flagship was crippled. And within 6, the remaining raiders were fleeing for the edge of the system, leaving only wreckage behind. On the ground, THRYNN survivors watched strange. Angular human dropships descend with medical supplies, engineers, and soldiers. One THRYNN elder approached Admiral Kepler as she surveyed the scorched plains. His skin shimmered with bioluminescent scars. "You came," he said, voice thick with disbelief. "You weren't the ones we called." Kepler adjusted her helmet and looked at the horizon. "You asked for help. That was enough. But we are nothing to you," the elder whispered. "Our species has no treaties with yours. Why risk so much?" She met his alien gaze, tired but steady. "Because we remember being alone. Because someone should answer when the universe screams." Word of what happened at THRYNN Reach spread faster than the signal that started it. The warclan marked humanity as a threat. The THRYNN marked them as saviors. The galaxy, watching from the shadows, marked them as something new. Unpredictable, uninvited, and willing to cross the stars for strangers. Weeks later, the elders sent a final message to Earth. "We did not know your name when we called. Now everyone will."